good sign of this for all of us that know him. If you are against illegal immigration, if you are for entrepreneurship, if you are for making Philadelphia a great place, a civilized place, if you're generous and give to charity, then you must be a friend and supporter of the one and only Joey Vento.
Thank you. How can I supersede this guy? No, thank you very much. Listen, guys, you know, if there's anybody who's a right-winger, that's definitely me. I go against it. But let's just take a few issues in the hand here. I'm a small business owner. In fact, probably guys like me are 85% of the country. That's what they depend on, small business people like me. And you know, the government looks at you as dummies. You just can't do anything because you're failures. We'll help you. But let me tell you something. Before, and I'm very successful, but I fell on my face twice in life. And guess what? That's a great thing to feel. You learn from failure. You don't reward failure. Let's just take a little issue like health care. What are they going to spend, like $600 billion for a plan that they know right well will not succeed? Let me tell you something. This is a fact. And ladies, I hope it don't happen, but it's a known fact women get breast cancer. Here in Europe, with those long lines, with breast cancer, a minimum of 11 months before chemo. Here in this country right now, 2 to 3 weeks. Why would you want that health care? Now you get that there, look at your Congress. They got a health plan. Guess what? We got a little problem here. The Constitution, we the people, they work for us. They have a better health plan than we do. There's something wrong with that. It has nothing to do with Republicans or Democrats. They both suck. What you have to do is look at each group and pick out the individuals that think like we do. And there are some in both cases. That's the true way of doing it. But as far as Congress, here's people that got the power to vote themselves raises. Home improvement money over there. I mean, this is ludicrous. Workers, you gotta fire them. They work for me, they be fired. They can't. Listen, here's a guy, Barack Hussein Obama. He picked what he considered the smartest guy for the Internal Revenue Service. Here's a guy that couldn't figure his own taxes and is a cheat. You know what that's like? It's like getting an inmate and making him the warden of a prison. What's wrong with that picture there? Here's a guy who couldn't figure out his own taxes, and he's going to tell us what to do. And it was known. There was something like, I don't know, 45,000 pages, 3 million words that's been translated and turned around 3,000 different times between Bush. Now, we all know Bush overspent. I'm not. Definitely. But here's a guy in 3 months is doubling that, and everybody's cheering him. What's wrong with this picture here? They can't run their own house. What makes you think they're going to run your house? We got to stop this nonsense over here. This is America, the home of the free and the brave. I want to keep it there. And you know that mad as hell thing? Well, you're right. I'm mad as hell. I want my country back. I want them out. I don't want to hear no amnesty. We got to play by the rules. That's what this country's about. You come here as illegal, and we want you to honor our borders, our culture, our language, and our laws. You don't break our laws and then get rewarded for it. What do you say to the people that are waiting 10, 15 years? They paid their dues, learned our language and culture, and they can't get into the country. And you want to reward illegals who are possibly drug dealers? And here we have a president that's going over saying, we're arrogant, he's apologizing, and he's our president. We got the wrong guy in the White House. I mean, we're talking about now he's taking the blame for Mexico. The guns are come from the United States of America, going into Mexico. Well, guess what, Mexico? Take care of your own problems, you corrupt city over here. That's a country. Everybody's corrupt over here. And if we secure our borders like we're supposed to do, we don't have the problems that we're facing right now. We have an economy, stimulus package. Well, look at their stimulus package. They came out and admit they didn't even know what the hell was in it. And here they are telling us to tighten our belts up. They have no clue what's in the stimulus package. I'll give you a stimulus package that you know will work. All elected officials for 1 year, no pay. All taxpayers for 1 year, no taxes, including Social Security. This economy right. No burden on anybody. That's the way to do it. We have to face reality. That's what we need. Listen, I can go on and on. Once I get started, the hook's probably ready. Let's get that Joey Vento. But you want to talk common sense with Joey Vento? Anytime, I'll sit down with you. You want to play the big fancy words? You probably kick my butt. But guess what? I have no reason to lie. I'm a successful businessman. You know why? This is the greatest country in the world. Right. They allow you. If you do fail, you have that right to get up and start all over again. Right. If you're in a job, see, what we got to do, we got to look around at each other. What do we have in common? You know what we have in common, and you don't hear it. We're all Americans. I don't go around saying I'm Italian American. I don't want to hear that. Irish American, African American. No, you're an American. If you can't say American first, go back to the goddamn country you think you want to go. Once you put American first, all those bad things go away. They're racist, the discrimination, the hatred. The government is pitting us against each other, so they have their own agenda. They're not worried about our kids, and in fact, it's their kids too, down the line. They're selling everybody short just for power and money. Right now, we're going to be like a $12 trillion debt. No way can that be paid. I don't want our kids to wind up in a third world country. The hell with the third world country. Let them take care of themselves. We're the greatest country in the world. I want to stay that way, and I want to stay the most powerful country in the world. Listen, like I said, I'm going to cut off now. I want to thank everyone being here and allowing me to speak my piece. God bless America. You're right. God is the main thing. We are a Christian country. Abide by our laws. We never told nobody you can't worship your religion. We never took that away from anybody. You just do it there. Don't try to force it on us. English, let me give you a quick quote on Theodore Roosevelt, 1907. That's what it started. It's all for. What it is to be an American. And I brought it out already. I jump ahead of myself sometimes when I start talking. But what it is to be an American. You must be able to say you're an American and nothing else. Because if you say you're something else also, then you're not a true American. We have room in this country for one flag, the American flag, one language, the English language, one people only, the American people.